Hello everyone, this is Light Shadow and today we are starting a new Slimefun survival series. Because let's face it, we lost a lot of episodes when Twitch glitched for me, so we could use a new one. So today we are on a server called Wondercraft, which there will be a link to it in the description below along with the exact IP. And this server has Slimefun on 1.13. So we get to have the awesome ocean experience with all the various animals, as you can see. Various mobs stack on here, so it'll be quite interesting to handle it. But yes, as you can see, I've already gotten a small start on it, because I wanted to see about making sure I had a house before we began, so you guys wouldn't have to deal with that. Also, seeing as the mechanic to swim is a thing, we're going to swim over here to a little place I made. So I'm going to expand this more before we fully get into this. But also, just so you know, it's an open server, so anyone can join me at any time if they want to. Mind you, if you want to actually be right nearby where I'm at, I can show chords later. But as you can see, they have a claim system that uses the golden shovel to claim various things. Now, let me just get back out so we can start having fun. Ah! Looks like we had a little bit of lag, but, you know, these things do happen. There we go. As you can see, I have fly, but I got a rank. That's the only reason I have it. Now, we're going to expand our claim a little. Like so. There we go. So as you can see, this whole area that's lit up by the gold blocks and everything with the glowstone, this is completely safe and no one can break blocks here besides me and those I trust to it. So on that note, feel free to stop by and say hi because I don't mind people coming over to hang out. And if you need advice, just come on online and I'll help you out. But yes, so let's get to the Slimefun stuff. So I have gathered things. I wish to show you all that I currently have, some bottles of enchanting, and some nice little kit stuff, so that's why I have all these nice things, because my rank is a redstone on this server. Which I think was like 16 bucks, but yes. We have tons of kelp, and a few different other things. The enchanted golden apples are from the kit, but I'll try not to use them. And then, as you can see, we got a bunch of little materials in here, including a whole bunch of dispensers, which we'll be using 2 right away. Here we might use more, and I kinda, well, they have this hover for the word thing where you can just go ahead and type it in and you can get a prize. That's how I have all these diamonds and emeralds. But anyway, so we are going to find out how Slimefun works with 1.13. And this place has actually a lot of cool things. We have the barrels, which I haven't gone over, and also this chest terminals, which sound really awesome actually, because it looks like we could have wireless access to various things. And this server has a 1.12 version as well as their 1.13, and that's where I'm setting up to be able to do a video on chest terminals later. But for now, we're going to be working our way slowly but surely up to that. So, let's see. Let's get back down to our little basement, because that's where I'm going to do all the Slimefun stuff. There we go. I've mastered the technique of how to swim. Okay, so we'll install... Let's see, what wall will be for chests first? Let's dub this the chest wall. So we could have this here and this here. There we go. Voila. Our first 2 machines are now set up. So now that we got those, let's get to work. So the owner was awesome and decided, since I was going to do a survival series on here, to give me some XP and all the help, which was awesome. So I already have the basic machines all unlocked and a couple of other things unlocked. So we are going to have fun with this. So first off, we'll get to making our gold pan, because I haven't actually made any slime stuff, because, you know, I was going to do a series, so... Let's get our 5 normal stone. And free wood planks and craft our bowls. There we go. Voila. Alright, and let's get back down to the basement. I'll edit that out, I swear. Okay, let's set this up like so. And now we have our gold pen. So the moment we find any gravel, we can go to town with this. It'll be awesome. So let's get on back out. As you can see, we can eat kelp so fast. It's gonna be so fun trying out all this 1.13 stuff. I mean, just the swimming's interesting in itself, and look at all the fish! This is awesome! Okay. As you can see, I captured some fish, because fish, why not? So we have some normal cod and some salmon. If I see other varieties, I will slowly collect them and give them their own little homes. But anyway, I forget, was there gravel somewhere around here? Ah, there it is. I knew there was some nearby. There we go. So, I have also learned how to do that transition thing where you make everything go way faster than it originally was. So now we can have mining montages and stuff if you want. Dun dun dun! But yes. Okay. Let's see, did we pick up everything? There we go. So that's our first little bit of disfiguring the landscape. Let's keep going. So we're just going to get a bunch of sifted ore, because that way we'll have plenty to start off with. Whoa! Whoops! Well, note taken, there's a cave here. Let's get this coal, because we all know coal's gonna be scarce. Let's just face it, we all know this. Okay. Let's aim for getting a stack of sifted ore. And you know what? I'm not gonna make you guys deal with it. I'm gonna show off the montage. Waha! Also, isn't it beautiful that things can float? Or at least things can drift around in the current and float to the surface. It's so convenient and I love it. I'm a little doggy. But yes, so sifted ore gathering montage. Until we have at least a stack, if not two. In 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Flying around at the speed of light, got lots of us to collect tonight. Yeah, I came to sip, 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 sip. All through the night, I'm just gonna sip, 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 sip. Just wait a sec, I gotta grab this ore tonight. Until tomorrow when I can live, 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 live. Yeah, yeah. Gossip fast, gossip fast. Gossip faster, faster, faster.
Oh my goodness, did they just say what I think they just said? Welcome, Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, really? Well, I didn't know we were going to have Star Wars on here. Continuing montage.
Don't sip that night. I know you want to get those stuff for your Slimefun machines. Don't sip that night. It's not a very good idea with all these phantoms coming for you. Don't sip that night. I know you want to get those stars and make all those ingots, but it's not gonna end well. Don't sip that night. You wanna make backpacks, so you need getting sacks, but this is a bad idea, don't sift that night. Just go home, stay away from the phantoms in the day. They're coming for you, don't sift that night. Don't sift that night. Don't sift that night. I ran out of song ideas, so here you go. Rare, rare, sift, sift, rare, rare, sift, sift, rare, sift, rare, sift, rare, sift, rare, sift, rare, 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 sift, to sift, rare, 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 sift.
Okay, so after we get this little thing of gravel I just spotted, we're just gonna head on back to base and get all set up with a dust washer and everything. Just so you guys know. Because I think this will be enough. At least enough for a good little start. Yep. At least I think so. Sure, it might not be the giant amount that I was kind of hoping to get, but it's still good. So let's get back home. And let's see. Let's grab another of our dispensers. And grab 7 iron ingots. And let's see. There we go. And let's see, where is it? There it is. Much better. Alright, let's get back down into our base. Namely our basement. Voila. Okay, we'll install our dust washer right here. Ta-da! Oh, I should bring in stuff so I can have some chests in here right off. There we go. I like this setup so that I can keep doing it like that. Whoop! I like how you can just hop out without actually clicking jump up the pump with the water and all. It's awesome. I guess you could say I'm just overall excited because this is just a fun concept. And if you spotted them, and I will show them again in a second, these are phantom membranes because I am insomniac. So yeah. Also, I got this nautilus shell, but I don't know what it is for. I just got it from killing a fish when I was playing around and trying to figure things out. But yes. Okay, we were getting wood for chests. There we go. And we can add 1 extra wood log to go like that. There we go. You guys get to be in on the designing of the basement. Because whilst I basically figured out the house design, I'd actually like some suggestions in the comments about what you want me to turn this area into. Like, even if the blocks are hard to get, they have this thing called /shop. As you can see, I can get various things, like all these kinds of blocks. Sure, the cost varies amounts of in-game money, but I can save that up. So I want you guys to suggest something fun for me to use for this downstairs area's design. Like, make it awesome. I believe in you guys. But yes. So let's get our chests. There we go. After work, we'll have 1 for each type of dust. Oh my goodness, hold it. Did that just place right next to it? Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. No, no. Do your own chest. No. Oh. But you can... This is... Oh my goodness. If you open this, it's awesome. That's awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. That's so much more space efficient. I love it. Just have to go like this. There we go. Oh, something that would fix it. Do that, that. I can get rid of that. And that. There we go. It's beautiful. I love it. I already love it. Okay. And we'll install this between them. They're all their own separate chests. So pretty. Also, what kind of diamond pickaxe just went up for sale? Let's take a look at that real quick. So let's browse what's up. How did they already get something like that? No! I wanted that. No, please. No, come on. I was gonna get that pickaxe and give us a good early start. Oh well. Okay, so we have nearly 1 chest per type of dust. And I will be installing some more chests soon anyways, so let's see about washing all this. This is probably gonna be a short episode, but You know, the first one's typically short, but we'll soon enough get into a bunch of different Slimefun things, and it will be awesome! I really can't wait to try out the barrels and everything, because those sound so convenient. I'm hoping to try it out where I could do a barrel and a cargo management system. You know what? I'm gonna leave that little part where I failed the human language. Just because. Haha. Anyway. But yes, I want to try out barrels along with a cargo management system, because that would just be awesome. Especially if they'll actually work. So let's see. There we go. So we'll put copper in there, zinc in there, aluminum, gold, tin, iron, lead, magnesium, and silver, and the rest will get their own chest in just a moment when I go grab more wood. Whee! Okay. There we go. You know what? We'll set up like that. There we go. And voila. And now we just have to swim back in, and there we go. So we have that. I was hoping I could pick which one. If I did it like that. Aha! Okay. So this big one will have the stone chunks, the gold pan, all that typical stuff, and this will have our silver dust, and I will make signs for it all later. So I feel like this is a pretty good start. Let's see, any other basic machines we want to install before we end off this episode? Let's check if we have enough for the armor forge, because getting a hazmat suit would be wonderful. So let's get back up here and double check the iron supply. Oh, let's take a dip with my fish. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we have enough. There we go. And ta-da! Along with that. Anything else? I don't have the stuff from the nether yet, but technically I could buy it, but we won't do that just yet. So, okay. I am very good at being awkward. Hear me. Okay. So we have our armor forge, our ore washer, our enhanced crafting table, and our grindstone. And we have a nice little storage area where it shows off these beautiful chests, and I love them. But yes, I think this is a good place to stop. And I will be taking, again, any and all suggestions for this room and for the layout for it, in case you guys have anything specific you'd like for it and all. I will, at the very least, take suggestions. Now, if it's something ridiculous like line it with diamond blocks, then, I don't know, that would be a little blinding. But we'll see. But yes, so this is our first episode of Slimefun 1.13 Survival on the server called Wondercraft. And again, this server is open to everybody, so anyone who wants to, come join me. I would love to have tons of guests if you want to join in. So yeah, this is Light Shadows signing out. Bye bye everybody!